Good evening. It is Monday, April 22nd, and it is 7:11 p.m., and I'm calling the Board of Equalization to order. So, looking for a motion to adopt tonight's agenda.
So moved.
Moved by Cahill.
Second.
Second by DeLuca. All in favor? Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any further discussion? All right, first item of business, and we will get right to it. We will turn it over.
Good evening. My name's Dave Thompson, and this is Mel Potter. We're from the Hennepin County Assessor's Office. I'm just going to give a brief overview of the market in Maple Plain in the 2019 assessment period. Our 2019 assessment is based on qualified sales that took place between October 1st, 2017 and September 30th, 2018. These sales are analyzed and used to calculate land and building adjustments on properties. The city of Maple Plain had 22 residential sales in this period, 15 of which were deemed qualified sales. Based on these sales, average increases for the following property types are as follows. Residential property, 4.8, double bungalows, 4.4, apartments, 8.1, commercial, 5.9, and industrial, 10.6%. The average increase for all property types in Maple Plain was 5.28%. And just an overview of the appeal process, I received 7 calls, one of which was non-value related, such as homestead. 2 were general questions about how the valuation system works and explaining the increase. 1 was a question value in regards to the co-op, and 3 needed inspections.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Anything else?
I mean, typically now we would open it up to the public if there's anyone in the community that would like to speak about their property.
All right. Is there anyone here to speak for the Board of Equalization?
Yep, the 2 in the front.
Okay, if so, please come forward to the podium and state your name and address. And
I'm Russ Shirley, and I take and live down here in 4845 Independence Street. And my question, you need my property ID number. Do you have it there?
We have them. His he said his address, I'm sorry.
Okay, what I'm looking at is, I think was for next year come up 243,850 to 259,650. To me, for what we have now, that's quite an increase there, due to the fact that we just having our street put in when we were to get it completed. But also, when you take a nice seasoned tree out of your front yard, I figure they value anywhere from $9,000 to $20,000 per tree, a full-blown tree. And what I'm looking at, took one of my trees, well, the only tree I had there, but took it out. Okay, so that, to me, that devaluates property. But about a month ago in the paper, it was stated there about planting trees in your yard to increase the value of your property, which makes sense. Okay, but there is no forgiveness for taking out a tree, which you do when you put the street through.
So, because we haven't been through your house, I'd like to set up an appointment just to review the house and go over the characteristics.
That's very good. I like when you say that, because I think the city's hired someone that's going to go through different houses about a year ago. Outside source.
Actually, we have just had, we hired, contracted out with Hennepin County
That's correct.
about 2 years ago, and this is Dave and Mel over at Hennepin County.
Okay?
Yep.
Well, whoever was coming through mine, they
Yep.
didn't come through until after I talked to him. And he said, well, we went up, we looked through your windows. Now, that's,
That's against our
Yeah.
policy.
well, it's against my policy too. But I didn't say nothing. I said, well, he said, so we're not gonna do anything on yours, he says, at this time, you know. And I said, well, still, I mean, I don't like when people come up and look through my window.
Do you remember the gentleman's name so I can talk to him? Did he get a business card or anything?
No,
No?
no, no,
Okay.
no. Well, you never did come back to go through it, because I mean, I explained, because we haven't done anything to the house, you know, just put carpeting in, that was basically it, you know. But as far as looking for updates, what I'm trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
and that we hadn't, I mean, we've been in the house since I built the house in '69. I've had to add on because of family votes. So,
Yeah, well, we have your phone number,
mhm.
and I will call you tomorrow morning, or I can even set an appointment up after the meeting. We can talk about a good time for me to come out as well.
Okay, because I'll be working tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm off on Wednesday and Friday, but that's my days off.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. There's another one.
And I'd also like to, for a residential lot, I mean, it isn't that big a increase at $6,000, but I mean, still for an empty lot, to go from 47 to 53,000, I think is, in 1 year, a jump. That's what I'm looking at, basically, increases in 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is too much.
Okay.
And also, on my other property up on 5269 Highway 12, that one there, they got the market value at 231, so they raised the property value from 220 to 231 with what's been done. Not one thing.
Okay, that'll be, we'll have someone call you about that as well. I believe that will fall under the commercial appraiser, but we can take a look at that as well.
Okay.
And go through it and just verify the information we have is accurate.
Sure. Sounds good. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Dave will connect, and then next?
I'm next.
Yeah.
I just have, Joanne Reed, 5660 West Main Street. Just general questions. I too have, my concern is my estimated market value went up $11,000, which is compared to last year when I done it was like $3,000, and I thought, oh my, that is a lot. Did generally everybody's in Maple Plain go up, or how did?
Yeah, Maple Plain, on average, all property types increased 5.28%.
You said that, I didn't get that in your first
Yeah.
presentation. It was what, 5.2?
5.28, residential went up 4.8% on average.
Okay. All right, and, this may seem like a silly question, but in one area, Maple Plain, I live in the west end of town, on the south side of Highway 12. Is there any particular residential area that was more taxed than, like, my area, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
A lot of it would have, or not a lot, but with certain types of houses, certain sizes, because the market dictates that they move in a different direction.
Okay,
You know, like price ranges, your starter homes, they might increase a lot more than your higher end homes just because of the demand from the market.
okay, all right. I just have those general questions because I'm not familiar enough with it. But I just thought the $11,000 was a big jump. That was my concern.
Okay. And we would be happy to come out and take a look at the house.
That would be good. I'd
Okay.
appreciate that too.
All right. And I-
You have my telephone number?
Yep.
It's on there. I put it.
Mhm.
put
Yep.
it under- Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Joanne. Is there anyone else here to speak for the Board of Equalization? Anything else from staff for the county?
We'll need to set a reconvene date
Okay.
to come back and have these addressed for you guys.
And it has to be within 20 days, so that would be before Saturday, May 11th.
Could we reconvene Thursday morning?
Will that give them time to do
Will that give you enough time or
walkthroughs and
no?
everything?
Are you guys able-
Assuming I can get
I was gonna say,
through, could it be a week
That's pretty
from,
quick.
a week
Sure.
from Thursday?
I
or
think-
maybe
yeah.
2 week. or-
Yeah. Maybe we look at something,
Let's see,
May 6th maybe would be a good date.
yeah, before a kickoff,
Yep,
maybe at 6 o'clock.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or
May-
6:30.
Yeah, do a 6:30 reconvene before a 7 o'clock, kick.
May 6th at 6:30, that work?
Sure.
And then that gives you time to meet with Mrs. Rhee and Mr. Dirty and do those, and,
Okay.
May 6th at 6:30?
yep. All right, thank you.
We'll just have to have you guys make a motion to reconvene the meeting to that date and time.
Okay. Looking for a motion to have our reconvene meeting on May 6th at 6:30 PM.
So moved.
Moved by Councilmember DeLuca,
Second?
second by Councilmember Cahill. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, our reconvene meeting will be May 6th at 6:30 PM. Thank you.
Thank you.
Adjourned, correct?
Correct.
Nope, just reconvene, no
Just
adjournment.
reconvene, no
Because we're gonna meet
Yep.
again. So, you're gonna,
So when that's- You take both of them. I just knew that.
Said that, or you
Here you go. Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I knew this.
I just want to make sure that.
At 6:25.
I didn't want to stop.